From the beginner to the professional, from the novice to the master, from playing and experimenting with things to create a masterpiece. These are all the elements of art. And on this show, our art is sound. Hi, I'm L.V. Smith, host of the show Sounds Within. And I am blessed today, thanks to my creative consultant, Chevelle Divine, who was able to bring a new guest. And I'm going to do a little preamble before I introduce him. Since my roots come from the diaspora of Africa, we use that word so carelessly, and we always think a lot of folks think of Africa as a country. When we come back together, oh, right, it's a continent. Then you ask yourself, how many countries do you know of in Africa? And of course, they'll say Egypt, maybe South Africa. But you seldom hear places like Gambia, Senegal. We may hear Ivory Coast. And of course, with our president from Kenyan Abstract, hey, there are a lot of countries there. Well, we're going to focus today with the country of Senegal. And I can't think of a better way to have a singer-songwriter who has so much to share, not just about music, but about Senegal too. As a matter of fact, we're not going to do one show about our guests and Senegal, and actually about Africa. We're going to do two shows. So this is our first show. Today we focus on the first part of music. And our guest today will be Mr. Momar Diougo. Take away, Momar.
This one is called Leer, which means newborn.
Hey, that was Leer by Momar Diougo. Welcome aboard. It's so good to have you. I'm about falling on my chair. I'm so excited.
Thank you very much.
I have so many questions to ask you about that song, but we got our first, well, let's ask a little bit. What was Leer about?
Leer is just about a baby. Like, I put myself being turned back to be a newborn or just right a fresh baby. And that baby needs like 24/7 care from the mom. So I'm just like talking from the, that baby, thanking just the mom, that how the mom is there 24/7. It's just little things that mom do for babies.
We need more men to give gratitude to the partner, especially the women in their lives, because literally they hold up more than half the sky.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, be they parent or not, they do. But let's get back to Momar here. What makes Momar Momar?
Well, I'm from West Africa, Senegal, and I was born and raised there from, a little bit mixed. My mom being from Mauritania, which is the north country, kind of have the influence of Arabic. So I was born and grew up there, and I moved from Senegal to the United States 7 years ago.
So you are the product of a Western African culture, no East, just all West, right?
All West, yeah. I'm Fulani. I'm from the tribe Fulani. So there's tribes, different ethnicity in Africa, and one of them is called the Fulani. I'm from that tribe, so.
The Fulani people.
Yeah, they occupy mostly everywhere in Africa, but they
Right.
mostly concentrated in the Central Africa, a little bit
Yes.
north to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to jump into a part of you personally here. I want you to dig back deep in your memory cells here. What was the very first sound you ever remember hearing in life?
The very first song.
You can remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good question, huh? Wow. There is this song, I grew up hearing it because the name of the singer is Youssou. He's from my country, and he do this kind of other style we call mbalakh. It's a different style. Yeah, it's very complicated. Mbalakh is...
Yes.
That's mbalakh. That's like a very fast African beat. So that's what he's doing. And he make a song, and I think I was around 7 or 8 years old, and
Yes.
it's called Immigré.
Immigrant.
Yeah, Immigré, yeah. And that song, he was talking about the immigrants in,
Yes.
the Senegalese people who
Yes.
immigrated in
Yes.
Europe or whatever.
Who
And that's
migrated
the
elsewhere,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the very first song I really,
Wow.
Yeah.
That was your very first sound was music.
that I can remember that the
That you
first
can
time
remember.
I
You heard-
discovered.
say,
Yeah.
I could hear. First I
Yeah.
heard not the birds, not
Yeah.
the car, but I heard a song.
Yeah, that was the song.
Great.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to another question, which will be a little trickier, but roughly the same. What was the very first sound that made you pursue becoming a music artist?
Oh, the sound of, where I grew up, just right behind the house, there is this kind of, I don't know how you call it, it's a place that people, they do sculpture. Like all these masks you see, most of them, they are sculptures. So when they are there sculpting, they use this kind of wood, and every time they hit the thing, it was making a sound because they hitting like continually at the same spot at the
Yes.
same time, and the wood resonating against the wood with that thing.
Yes.
That sound give me some rhythm. I even created songs that I talk about that kind of rhythm.
So what you're saying is the sound that made you go to music was the sound of sculpture. So it's sort of like,
Yeah.
I remember a group
It's-
called, yeah,
When they sculpture,
Yes.
mostly those people were sculpturing the djembe,
yes,
the drums.
yes, the gym.
That's what they was doing, and a little bit mask. But our house, the back wall of our house, where I was most of the time, it's just
Yes.
right the back wall to their back wall and our back wall is together like this. So whatever they do there is kind of, there's no soundproof, so it's
Yeah.
going through. So
Yes.
and everything through the wall was like a sound to me.
That is so
know.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into back to your musical side. We heard Leah, which is about infant. What are you going to do for our next song?
Well, next song I would like to play this one that I created not long ago, and it's called Aduna Wachtula, which means life is time. I just talk about like how, basically anything in life is either sad happiness or sadness.
Let's hear it.
So that's what I'm talking about basically.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. This one is called Aduna, which means life.
naqar la wooy aduna waxtu la waxtu naqar la wooy yaa ngi fàttaliku yow si jamono jooju nga xamante ni woon suñu maam yaa ngi fàttaliku yow si jamono jooju nga xamante ni yoon ci sag naqar dikkal na la. Do you remember that nice time? You still remember? Do you remember that bad time you spent? You still remember? Yeah. Aduna waxtu la waxtu baneex aduna waxtu la aduna waxtu la waxtu naqar aduna waxtu la aduna waxtu la waxtu naqar la wooy. Life is time, nice time spending. Life is time, life is time. The bad time spending. Life is time. Yaa ngi fàttaliku yow si jamono jooju nga xamante ni woon ci sag naqar dikkal na la. Yaa ngi fàttaliku yow si jamono jooju nga xamante ni woon ci sag naqar dikkal na la. Life is time, life is time, life is time. Aduna waxtu la aduna waxtu la waxtu baneex la wooy aduna waxtu la waxtu naqar la wooy.
Waktula by Momar Sogh Diougo. That was awesome. Oh, now
Thank you very much.
you gotta explain to us what tools are needed to become a great Senegal singer as yourself. What are the things you need to achieve what you do?
What do I need?
Yeah, what do any artist would need to do what you do musically?
Peace and love,
Peace and
harmony.
love. There's not enough of that.
Yeah.
There's not
That's,
enough.
you talk about like need like in the musical materially, or what do I need to be inspired, or
We'll get to this part. But I'm just saying, if someone wanted to be a singer-songwriter, what would they need to do?
that's a good question.
Because we have so many singers.
Nowadays there's school, you know, they make school that you can go and learn anything you want basically. But me, I didn't go to school for anything I'm doing.
I don't think there's many schools that would teach the music you do. That's why I'm asking.
Thank you for that, but who knows? It might exist somewhere.
It might exist, maybe not where we're at. We need to go somewhere, perhaps like Senegal, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a nice country, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, like, I'm sure it's kind of light and tourists over there, but if you want peace and quiet,
Yeah.
little love and stuff, it's good to
Yeah.
go visit. Where are some places one could go visit in Senegal?
But like a lot of people, when they go to Senegal, they focus in those two islands we have there. One is Ngor, it's like a touristic island.
Oh.
And there's the other island that is called Gore, it's historic. It's
We're
like,
going to come back to that.
yeah, that island used to be like a countertop during slavery.
Yes.
You know?
We'll get right back to
Yeah,
that.
that's another.
But we're going to get back to you. Yes, you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Okay. What are some of the highs or good points in being a musician, sharing music from Senegal? What are some of the highs? What are some of the positives?
For me, it's just like music. Being a musician make me closer to the people, and I feel like if I was not a musician, I think I will be like a fireman.
That's a contrast, isn't it?
You know, because I like to be talking to the people and helping people. If I can help people through my music, if I cannot help them physically, like the firemen, what they do, at least I can help through my music, because I talk about people's problem daily in life, you know. I don't discourage people, so it makes me feel like I'm a human being just like you, like anybody.
So you get inspired through your music by helping others, and instead of Since now you're not a fireman, you feel like your music can help them. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and
Kind of. It's about the message what I'm talking about. Like right now, I'm in the United States, so I have to translate to this public, but I keep the original language, speaking it, because it's the style that I want to do. But to be translating the thing and to expose the message to this, it's just like a translation. You can even do it with Google, nowadays. So, but that's gonna come later. But
Yeah.
for now, I just want to put there the language that they know something maybe they never heard of that. They never heard. How often do in Pasadena they hear waxtu?
Thank you. That's my first thing here.
So it's kind of, it's time, It's
Yeah.
time,
We have a lot of folks who come on and say, hey, you got to know your history and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And we have historians, things like that. But not many people meet people from, I refer to the motherland, continent,
Yeah.
motherland, where all civilizations did begin, scientifically proven. And it's good to know this, hearing direct from a
Yeah.
person who's walked the walk or lived the experience. Now, I got another question for you. What are some of the challenges of being a musician? What are some struggles it takes to become successful to share your music?
Or you mean like what is the problem that you're
Yeah,
going through?
some of the challenges, because it's not
It's-
easy being a musician, practically anywhere.
It's like how I can explain it. It's not nothing basically in life to me is that easy. At the same time, everything is easy depending how you see it. But for me to be a musician, like I love it first of all. I can come here play if you like it, if you don't like it. I might get your attention, but I'm making myself pleasure first of all.
Yeah,
So I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I really love what I'm doing, so I'm not doing it for like being famous or having money or whatever. I just love what I'm doing, and I have a message for people to hear it, so I just do it like that. So I don't see the challenge, If you don't like it, I like it.
So you say as long as you have food in your belly, able to take care of
Yeah.
your family.
Kinda.
Yeah, you got your guitar.
Yeah.
Life is good.
It's good, yeah. Everybody's happy,
Everybody's happy. I mean, we could take a lesson in this in life. Seriously. Well, let's hear another song. What are you going to do for us for your next song?
Oh, the next one, I'm gonna play this one, I call it Jabot, which means the family,
It means the family.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So let's hear the family. What do you say it again?
Jabot.
Jabot?
Yeah.
Jabot. I'm going to have to learn now, Fani, is that the language?
Fulani. No, this language is Wolof. It's different language. Wolof.
Okay,
It's a different
let's hear
another
it.
language, yeah.
Let's hear it.
This one is called Njabot, which means family in one of the African language. Hey, daddy, I will never forget that day you hold me in your arms and call me that princess. Hey, mommy, I will never forget that day you hold me in your arms and call me that sweet baby. Kon bye boy, man ni ma waxoon fàtte wu ko njaboot ci yow la ñu yaakaar ndekete nii la demee ay mbiram nii la taree njaboot ci yow la ñu yaakaar kon bye boy man fàttewuma leen kon yaay boy mbali nga waxoon fàtte woo ko yaay boy njaboot ca góor ga hey daddy I will never forget that day you hold me in your arms and say that you love me day, that day, that day. I will never forget that day, that day. You hold me in your arm and call me that sweet princess. Kon yai boy, balinga wakon fante wako. Yai boy, yo gorja wakja.
The board. Okay.
Jabot.
Jabot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Jabot.
I gotta pick that up.
It's like the spelling is a little bit complicated.
We're not even gonna worry
It's,
about
yeah.
the spell. We're just trying to pronounce it. Jabot.
Jabot, yeah.
Okay. Now, we have this demon, I refer to as a demon. A lot of people hate the word called time. Time is a demon because it just runs and there's never enough. So I'm going to really pick up the pace with you. I'd like to know, what are some of the things that inspire you to become a musician?
Well, some of the things really inspire me.
Inspirational things that made you want to do music.
Well, first when I decided to play music, it was about the guitar. From the Gypsy King, the way they was playing it. But at once I start playing it, I got this influence of this African guy. His name is Ali Farka Touré. He's a West African guy.
Yes,
You know.
yes, he's very big to world music. People.
Yeah, I start, being interested in what he was doing. So he was playing the mandingo, and I kind of discovered that mandingo was originally the Guinean, So I went to Guinea and did some research about the music and learned it there, and was playing only the mandingo style.
Yes.
So I'm inspired by those people, which are like Ali Farka Touré, Salif Keita. They are like, kind of book,
Where is he from?
Oh, they are from West Africa. He's Ali Farka Touré is from Mali, and the other one, they're from Mali. And there's this other guy they call Sekuba Bambino. He's from Guinea.
Yes.
They are the people that I really respect their music. Jalimadi Tunkara, that's the guy that I really, get inspired of music. So with that Mandingo style music mixed with my Arabic influence and this Gypsy King and mixed with reggae, I just ended up playing reggae because of
You listen to Gypsy Kings?
Yeah, I listen to Gypsy King a lot. I used to, but not anymore. I used to listen to them.
And you said something about Bob Marley and
Yeah,
reggae?
Bob Marley. I have a little experience about Bob Marley because a long time ago I used to act like Bob Marley #2 and go do concert. Like I would play a CD of just instrumental Bob Marley song, and I would act like I'm Bob Marley. And I will do it on May 11 and be playing around in my country.
Wonderful.
That. Yeah, I did that for like 5-6 years.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Now, what are some things you're doing now in the music world?
Just creating the music. I'm just creating the music and recording it in my own,
So you're with a record company?
I'm not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Yeah. Do you work strictly as singer-songwriter, or do you have a band?
I do have a band. Actually, I have few people that I'm playing. They kind of like my music. I have a bass player, and I have a drum player. So we rehearse like every other day. We go and rent a studio and just rehearse there. So I'm building the repertoire. So I'm looking for other band members, musicians.
Now, you said your music is bala, right?
My music is a mixture between Fulani and Mandingo.
So your music is Fulani and Mandingo.
Yeah.
And you also do a style called Bella?
Mbalakh.
Mbalakh,
yeah.
Yeah. So you have a repertoire, basically a good, rich Western African country-based sound.
Yeah.
And do you do other kinds of music?
I do a lot of reggae.
Okay, what are some projects you are doing right now or in your future?
Well, right now, I don't have no project. I'm just playing sometime. There's these places I go downtown LA and just do some open mic or jam session, play with the musician. and I'm just composing, creating the music, and recording it, and just working on it. And when I'm ready to make an album or do anything, it will be time. The time will be right, so it will happen. But right now, I'm just recording, basically.
Okay, if you had only 30 or 40 seconds with a camera of life focused upon you, what would you tell people who want to be like you?
Do not try to be like me.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't feel like, I just feel like nobody is perfect, Try to be yourself better than trying to be somebody. Be yourself, Yeah.
Great. Well, Momar Sogh, I want to thank you for coming on this show. And I wanted you to be sure to come back again because we wanted to talk more about Africa.
Yeah.
And we have a lot to learn about that.
All right.
So you come back again. I love having you.
Thank you very much. That was very nice to have this show with you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Folks, we have had a fabulous experience with Momar Sogh, and he shared with us his musical side and stuff. But we have so much more than we ever could imagine to learn about what we referred to our diaspora of motherland Africa. We have so much to learn there, and we should dive in more. It's great that people jump into to find out their ethnicity, learn about your gender if it's part of you, and learn about the other folks, learn about the other gender, learn about other people. But do tune in again next time where we'll feature Momar Sogh to Experience Sounds with him. See ya.
Thank you very much. Peace and love and harmony.
This one is called Conversation. Waxtaan. Kan je waxtaan mean let's have a conversation. Bu fekkente ni yow mënuñoo waxtaan ñun ñi daal duñu sore. Bu fekkente ni yow mënuñoo waxtaan ñun ñi daal duñu sore. Bu fekkente ni yow mënuñoo waxtaan ñun ñi daal duñu sore. Kaay ñu waxtaan, kaay ñu waxtaan, yow kaay ñu waxtaan, kaay ñu waxtaan. Why kaay ñu waxtaan dañu war a mën a sottante xalaat. Kaay ñu waxtaan, kaay ñu waxtaan, yow kaay ñu waxtaan, kaay ñu waxtaan. Why kaay ñu waxtaan dañu war a mën a sottante xalaat. Kaay ñu waxtaan dañu war a mën a sottante xalaat. Kaay ñu waxtaan dañu war a mën a sottante